Alright, folks, is this recording? Angelito here from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. That's a Tau Life Tribe Cafe. So what are we gonna do here? It's the leap day, leap year day. Leap year day? The fuck does that mean? Them Gregorians really like to mess with our calendar. Let's just get our morning coffee ready and take Lily for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Stretch, get outside, enjoy the fresh leap year air. Don't even ask what I'm talking about here, guys. I'm just letting you in on like some of the morning rituals. I've actually been up for a while. Mysteriously, I guess that's what happens on the leap day year. I woke up at like 8 or something, and I did some stretching and yoga and whatever. And I already did a bunch of my quote unquote work for the day. So it's good to get the work out of the way right early, and then now we just go play for the rest of the day, which is fun. And if you want to learn, obviously, I've dedicated my life to teach the way of the Force. No, really, what it comes down to is I was sick and tired of commuting to work and doing the daily 9 to 5 grind. Honestly, it drove me into the ground. So by doing that, it drove me into the ground doing like the daily 9 to 5 grind, and it just didn't resonate, and it didn't line up with my belief systems. Like, I've always known my belief system to have an entrepreneurial spirit, do whatever I want. Heck, I'm an Aries anyways, like a fire-headed, hard-headed Aries that really can own, like, I get along with people, but I don't necessarily get along with structure and organization. Let me rephrase that. Organization is really good, and it allows us to progress in a logical fashion. It's just that when let's just be blunt about it. When the schooling system, the government system, and the monetary system, and the religious system, and then like the corporate system, when that's shoved down our throats, it doesn't, well, when it's shoved down my throat, it just doesn't jive with me. So what I did over my years is, at first, I went along with it. And that got me nowhere except for frustration. And as bad as it is, it built up like kind of hatred towards society and all that. And it also it hindered me from doing what I truly love doing in this world. On the basic level, it's like art and music and expressing myself and teaching, really. So by going through that 9 to 5 grind and all that kind of stuff, it just really hindered me from doing that expressive stuff that I really like doing. And then the more I went kind of with the grain, like the more I went with that, the more I would feel kind of depressed and shitty, and then life would suck and things wouldn't work out for me. And you know what I mean? You get into that groove where when things just don't work out for you. Then I realized that if I do the things that I love doing, that bring me joy, that bring me happiness, where I could be with my friends and family and lovers and just my bandmates and playing music and just loving each other, when I was in that state of mind, even if I was still doing 9 to 5 kind of grindish stuff, when I was in that state of mind of love, things worked out for me. And then things started opening up. And then my entrepreneur spirit bursted inside of me. And then kind of creative flow. Essentially, I worked long and hard and tirelessly to get as far away as possible from a regular 9 to 5 grind, commuting, doing things the way society wants you to do things, the way religion wants you to do things, the way, governments and stuff, And then the more I got away from that and just started following my joy and being smart about it too. I'm into spiritual communities and I love spirituality, but you just can't be in the, the hairy fairy cloud 9 realm all the time. It's good to be there some of the time, but not all of the time. What's best is if you're in that realm, but living the life in the 3D dimension, in this actual physical 5 senses dimension. So if you have that, you have the ether and the spirits with you, but you're living this, this very 3-dimensional dimension that reality that we live in. When you meld the two, when you meld like logic and science with spirituality and oneness and love, that's power. I don't know where all that came from, but anyways, so I work my ass off to try to figure out a way that works for me in this realm, and I found it very helpful. Yeah, like no longer am I stressed out, depressed. Like I was in a suicidal depression before for a long time, and the only way out of it was to do the things that I love doing, and then actually applying it and experiencing it here in the 3 dimensions. Where am I going with all this? Well, the thing is I love my art and music and all that kind of beautiful, joyous stuff. But I also love teaching the entrepreneurial, the business building, the processes that you can use leveraging technology such as the internet, cell phones, mobile devices, laptops, leveraging time, leveraging money, leveraging other people's resources, not in a bad way, but in a very organized leadership fashion. You can you can leverage resources that are around you. And that's another mind-opening thing that occurred to me in the last couple of years, is when all this stuff it was right in front of me, yet because of my disorganized, going against the grind, like the grinding, things just didn't flow. But as soon as I started opening up, same shit was there. The laptop was still there. The internet was still there. I had like 2 pennies to my name, but I had resources, and I had my mind, and I had my spirit and my heart and my drive. So once I turned everything around, I was able to use the stuff that I just mentioned there to essentially retire the 9 to 5 grind. I retired commuting, and I live a life of what I was always striving for, a life of freedom. And the thing is I love teaching that to people. So really what it comes down to right now is, if you're interested in breaking away from a grinding 9 to 5 commute, this shit doesn't make sense kind of lifestyle, and then going towards a lifestyle of freedom, a lifestyle of entrepreneurship, a lifestyle of creativity, and a lifestyle of expression, and being paid heavily for your expressions and this way of life, by all means, get in touch with me. I'm only a Facebook message away, or a message on the YouTubing machine, or better yet, just click the link above wherever the hell the link is, and check that site out, and then hook up with me. Let's do this together, because I'm here to share my gifts, and my gifts is in enlightenment and in teaching and ensuring that our human existence here on Earth gets to the next level consciously, collectively, and with grace. Really is what it's gonna go. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in this world, but there's a lot of good stuff going on too. And I'm here to share that, and I'm here to teach that. And yeah, go ahead, click the link. We'll talk soon. Peace. Namaste. I love you all. Hit it.